To another exciting time here at Gusto TV Africa. Mondays, one of the scariest days of the week, but then for us here at Gusto TV Africa, it's one of the best days. We really love Mondays because we all usually have like a packed weekend, and then we come here to just really just share interesting beats from the weekend, everything regarding Afrobeats. Remember, we are the best spot for everything Afrobeat. So guys, thank you so much for your incredible support. Thank you for everything that you do for us here at Gusto TV Africa. We really appreciate you. Your support means the world to us. And you guys are the real MVPs. And let me know in the comment section where it is you're watching or listening from, and I'll be right here to give you a huge shout. I know some of you are stuck in traffic if you're in Lagos, Nigeria, the heartbeat of Afrobeat. So this is a good time for you to actually plug in, get your headsets on because we want to share with you everything that happened from the weekend till now, and of course regarding Afrobeat. We also have breaking news from the camp of Rema. We have Davido in the news, we have Burna Boy in the news, we have Fola on this in the news, we have big Tems in the news as well. So it's super packed this morning, so get ready as we dive into literally everything that we have to share today. And now big ups to Omah Lay. First on the list today is Omah Lay, and we have exclusive confirmation that Omah Lay Soso take my pain away. Soso has now entered the top most streamed Nigerian songs on Spotify with over 330 million streams. Crazy. Omah Lay Soso has entered the top 10 most streamed Nigerian songs on Spotify with over 330 stream. If there's anything in the world that's easily one of the best Afrobeat artists that we have currently, I won't say of all time, because if we say of all time, Omah Lay is easily Afrobeat artist of our time. I mean, most recently, we saw the magic that he did on that song with Davido, With You. And everybody was talking about the fact that Omah Lay literally carried a song on his back, carried a song on his head. And everybody's just like, oh, it's some Omah Lay effect, it's a this effect, and all of that. Yes, those conversations were actually really valid, if I had to put it that way, because collaboration, not two people at the same time. But you get the way the team, they always be, the measurement, they always slide, go one side. But then again, the truth of the matter is that it is both a win for Omah Lay and a win for Davido. But that's not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about the fact that Omah Lay Soso has entered the top 10 most streamed Nigerian songs on Spotify with over 330 million streams. Big congratulations to Omah Lay, who has recently been spotted in Lagos. I think we're getting close to the album being ready now, and everyone is super excited about that one. He's named his fan base, so we're not going to say Omah Lay fans anymore. We'll call them the Spirit or Spirits. Well, Spirits, are you ready for the Clarity of Mind album, which is going to drop pretty soon? So fingers crossed on that one, and big ups to Omah Lay and his camp, because we are ready to feast. Now let's talk about big Tems. Tems is easily one of the best female Afrobeats to have ever popped out of the scene. Tems is, I don't want words, but Tems is crazy, guys. Tems is crazy, and the motion around this woman. I know they call her girl again because you don't want to call her girl. This is a proper stand-up musician, absolutely brilliant artist. She's a Grammy winner. I'm talking about the fact that she's no stranger to the Grammy Awards. So if you don't clock it, you better clock it right now. So Tems has now surpassed 20 million listeners on Spotify. Sometimes we talk about these numbers and it seems as though it's normal. Bro, this thing was not normal like a couple years ago. To have 20 million monthly listeners on Spotify, you have 20 million people constantly listening to you in a month. That is crazy, and that is a lot of work. And I think that Tems really has earned that mark for herself. And it's only like big things coming up from Tems, and it's only big things from here. And I really want to say very big congratulations to the one and only big Tems. We want to see a project drop pretty soon. Of course, it's been a lot of collaborations, and most recently with Justin Bieber on Justin Bieber's latest project. That one has also been doing so well. So big congratulations to Tems streams for actually surpassing 20 million monthly listeners on Spotify across all credits. Now we have big news coming in from the camp of the ravers, the rave lord himself, Rema's Baby. Is it a crime? Has now surpassed 70 million streams on Spotify in 7 months of its official release. So 7th month, 7 million. 8 months, 80 million. Maybe the 10th month's gonna get 100 milli. I don't know, but it is what it is right now because Rema's Baby Is It a Crime has now surpassed 70 million streams on Spotify in 7 months of its official release. And of course, it is the most streamed 2025 Nigerian song so far on the platform. Congratulations to the one and only Rema Boy, who is now an Odogu himself. I'm talking about big things coming from the camp of the ravers. And most recently, we saw his new machine, the toy that he bought. And in the video for fun, the viral video, we saw, how he was flaunting that toy alongside his chairman. I'm talking about Don Jazzy himself. It was so beautiful to see. I mean, these guys are swimming in money. It just goes to say the hard work is paying off, and people are actually really, really rocking. I want to say fucking with these guys, but it is what it is. These guys are really rocking with them. The fan base, everyone is super excited about the work rate that Rema has been putting into the whole thing. And I just want to say that they are really carrying the culture, on their back and really doing so well for everything that we see, for all the mileage, for all the hard work, for all the numbers, for all the streams, for all the monthly listeners. I mean, Afrobeats to the world is not a fluke anymore. So congratulations to the one and only Remy Boy, because this song right now is the most streamed 2025 song so far on Spotify, and in 7 months it was able to garner 70 million streams. That is quite a big one. Of course, Rema's Phone debuted at number 2 on the official UK Afrobeats Top Songs Chart. So it's not that we are only going local. Our international UK Afrobeats Top Song Chart, we are doing pretty solid on the number 2 spot. Rema's Phone, I just want to have fun. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Great song right there. I really like that tune, to be very honest. I mean, the first time when it dropped, I listened to it one time. I didn't really go back to it again. And then, of course, I went back to it. And it's become one of my favorite songs that I've dropped in the past 1 week or 2 weeks, rather. And, of course, great mileage from the one and only Rema. And then this song is number 2. And it's just behind Miami by Ordeal. But let's see what happens in the next couple of days. Maybe, just maybe, we'll see Rema jump lift to the number 1 spot and kick Miami off the perch. But I love Ordeal. I feel like that's quite a very huge one for Ordeal. Number 1 song in the UK Afrobeats Top Songs Chart. Of course, number 3 is Tyler with Is It. Number 4 is Hot Body with Arya Star, sitting pretty on the number 4 spot. Number 5 spot is Love by Burna Boy. So if you see how the chart is working, there's only one stranger in there. She's not a stranger anyways. I want to talk about the fact that Tyler is just, coming to disrupt everything that we're building. But anyway, congratulations to her. She's amazing too. She deserves to, be right there as well in the charts. So some Miami Fun, Is It by Tyler, Hot Body by Arya Star, and Love. Now my love, I go love. I think that's how I sung. I think now love me, I go love. Yeah, pretty amazing tune. And of course, we have something coming for you regarding that. So stay to the end of the news this morning. So yes, we also have exclusive confirmation from the camp of Fola. Fola has been moving crazy lately. I think this guy is the most relatable artist right now. Everybody's really rocking with this guy. He dropped a project upon us, Catharsis, and this one has been doing insane mileage since it dropped. So for last, Catharsis was actually spotted at Johan Cruyff Stadium for Barcelona versus Valencia. And if you look right there, you see on your screen there, Fola plaster for everywhere with the Catharsis album. I was wondering, I said, the kind of mileage where this album did do, I really wanted to figure out, okay, how is this even happening for Fola like this? But Spotify is pumping money into this project, and it's safe to say it is working, because this is actually huge. Imagine, say that they roll out your name, that they roll out your song, they roll out your album for this kind of match. Trust me, it is quite crazy big motion for the one and only Fola. upon this. And of course, let's take some comments off the street of X. And Oluchi says, away, away. Big motion. Manny says, insane PR. That's how a PR is supposed to be done, boy. Right now they just really want to brand this guy as an international artist, not just the Nigerian bun boy. I'm talking about big things coming from Fola upon this, and Spotify is in the heart of this, pumping in the money in the right ways, in the right places. And it just goes to show that, Fola is in the best hands. He will actually live to tell this story. And for him right now, he'll be wondering, more, wait till they sup like this. Now, so my life just take change. But Fola, I'll tell you one thing. You're an insane artist. You're super, 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 super talented. The work that you put into your album, the Catharsis album was superb. The features are very good, and the future is really, really bright for you. I will continue to support you here at Augusta TV Africa. Of course, we love what you do. And of course, the Afrobeat fans are behind you. I don't know what your fans are called, whether Folans or the Catharsisians. I don't know. Anyways, but we love you and we appreciate the work that you bring, and we appreciate the motion that you're having right now. We just want to say a huge congratulations to you, and especially Dana Republic boss Belash Morda. And of course, we have official confirmation for you that Burna Boy is shooting the music video for Love in Lagos. A new music video is going to drop pretty soon. Congratulations to Burna Boy. It's one song that I love on this album. I really love this song so much. But guys, can you see Burna Boy's shoe in that picture? That is big 7 shoe. That shoe long past anything. This one now, a lot of Lagos is plenty. Anyways, we want to see what's gonna happen in a couple of days. Maybe just Friday we get to see this music video drop. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but then again, Burna Boy is in Lagos and he's shooting the official music video for Love in Lagos. Anyways, that's one confirmation for you. So keep your eyes locked in, because here at Augusta TV Africa, we're gonna bring everything to you. Now let's talk about Big Davido. Big Davido. Davido has had an insane motion this weekend. And I'm like, yo, brother, sure you know the rest like this. Now everywhere you want the day like this. And before we talk too much, you don't say you don't jump, go another place. Most recently he was in Ghana, had an amazing time, came back and flew, of course, in his PJ. This PJ thing, they cause wahala since. We don't want to touch on that today. Flew in his PJ and off to Warri. Had an amazing time at Chief Kuku's daughter's wedding. It was really an amazing time. Chief Kuku, they talk, say, Omah, I love this Davido guy too much. And I know, say, Davido don't even charge me anything. I told him, how much you want me to pay for you to actually come down here to perform at this family event? And, Davido say, Chief, no worry yourself. We got a day. And of course, Chief Kuku was really grateful for that. Davido had an insane time. And most interestingly, he has Chief Priest Cubana with him again. Maybe Chief Priest is back and active with the crew, as well as the one and only Moga. Moga also was present at this event. I'm talking about Israel DMW. Anyways, this battle of PJs, the other day they say Whiskey by 3, and right now there's been a comparison between Davido and Whiskey regarding them jets. But trust me, these guys are having the moments of their life. They should enjoy their hard work. Look right there. Look what a hard body can do. No, Davido's actually killing show right there, looking dapper and sweet, all iced up and everything, looking check. I look good, check. That's what's happening right there. And Davido actually had a time of his life in Warri, Delta State. Amazing time. He also hung out with the likes of Aki and Popo. It was just really a very beautiful time in Warri. And all of a sudden, he said, oh yeah, you don't do. You don't carry him bag. You don't waka again. They come out. You say, where Davido they go again now? You don't change outfit. No. You don't wear yellow. And right there, you can see everyone, his crew actually just heading out of the departure lounge in Warri, headed for where exactly? Ubi Franklin don't carry him box, say, Oga, maybe they peel out. All of a sudden, we don't see the video for Lagos. How you they move this guy? How you they move? in Lagos for the flagship opening of the Puma store at Circle Mall, Lekki. Now, one of the most interesting things that we know about Davido is how hard he works. This guy is not jet lagged for any reason at all. He's here, he's here, he's here again, he's there again. We saw all the insane moves that he did during his tour. And of course, we have another tour coming up pretty shortly in Atlanta. So keep your eyes locked in for that one. But Davido's insane move in 2025, the way he's just been up and about literally everywhere, making sure that the fans have the time of their lives, making sure that the brands are actually well taken care of. Because, of course, we know that Davido is signed to Puma as a brand ambassador. And if there's one thing that we love Davido for, is the fact that he's going to carry this thing on his head. This guy go carry on for a head, but I don't even need to even beg anybody or ask anybody question. Big motion for the big one, Davido 001. I really love everything that he does. Congratulations to everything that's happening with him. I want to see this tour actually kick off, because, man, we're tired of actually waiting our ears. We want to hear great music. We want to see Davido back a couple of weeks ago, but we want to see a proper tour right now. So David, let's get on the road. Let's call our uncle Kobe to actually whip this thing up together so we can have a nice time again. Of course, you can see on your screen right there Davido interacting with the fans, just having a good time at the Puma store. And of course, it was so beautiful to see. And you know one thing, Puma is going to make a lot of sales this week because, Davido is involved, my guys. And, of course, we know Davido is not the only one signed to Puma. I also have exclusive confirmation for you that Victoni is also joined this flagship sports brand. Anyways, big news for Davido, big motion for the 30BG guys, and of course, want to see beautiful things come from the camp of Davido. Guys, this is where we wrap up the news here at Gusto TV Africa. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Your support means the world to us. Please like, share, subscribe, and please turn on your post notification bell, because that's the only way you get to see and hear everything that is fresh and new from us here at Gusto TV Africa. We don't want you to miss anything. So again, I say, turn on your post notification bell. Guys, thank you for sticking with me on the morning drive. I'll see you shortly. Please stay tuned, and God bless you. See you later.